Alright, YouTube. So today's video, we are making this video about, like you saw the title, Evoto AI and the controversy around it. One of you actually asked if I can actually do that. I've talked a lot about AI on this channel. It is a tech channel, and what do I really think? I reviewed a lot of things for the last 24 hours surrounding this. I don't know if it's a controversy, but let's just talk through it. So if you're here for that, stay. I think it's kind of important because it does speak to where we're headed with photography, where we're headed with photo editing, all kinds of different things, and software in general. So AI is here to stay. Just like a lot of people truly believed, that certain things would die, right? Because new emerging technologies came out. A lot of things don't die. They just evolve and morph into something new. And AI is one of those. AI is not here to replace things. AI is here to be a companion. So all the photographers that are actually out there saying things like, AI is going to replace photography, AI is going to replace photographers. No, it's not. It is not. I'm telling you right now, it is not. And I do this for a living. What I do for a living, that doesn't really matter. Obviously, I have a pretty profitable, photography business too. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm not always right, but I know a little bit about this space. Just trust me on this. So what does that really mean? A lot of people came down onto Evoto AI because they released something on their site, which is a web-based, don't want to really call it portal, but it's like a software application, which I think they wanted to kind of pilot and see what the potential could be of future, growth of their company and to drive more traffic to their site. Did they do anything wrong? Maybe, maybe not. It all depends on who is talking about it. If you're talking about it on YouTube and social media, negativity is what sells. If I didn't title this as Evoto AI controversy, you probably wouldn't click on it, right? Because it's a controversy, you get excited, you want to know about it because people drive on the negativity. But let's talk about this for a second. The company has a very strong product base, and I saw some of their brand ambassadors make some videos, and I understand how they feel, but some of the videos were pretty strong, like FU type of thing. So I can see how you feel that way. However, there is a different side to this coin, and that is when you sign up for a lot of software subscriptions, all kinds of different things, there are certain check marks along the way when you're signing up that you don't quite read because too much to read, so you just say, okay, fine, I'll click this, I'm good to go. Terms and conditions, right? In there somewhere it actually says, hey, we might use photos from here, we might use some of yours, retrain our models, all kinds of stuff. Fine, no problem, right? People have this heartburn about this stuff. But what are you doing on Facebook? What do you think Mark Zuckerberg and team are doing with your photos? They own them. You don't own them. They shut down my account for some nonsense reason, and they couldn't even explain why. And then they had literally just turned it on within 12 hours once I told them how many massive Facebook groups I had and all kinds of things. And it just magically came back, and they never gave me an answer why. If you think you own your stuff in this cloud world, you're a fool. You're an absolute fool. You have no control over it. These guys can shut you down in 1 second. They own the platform, not you. Get your own website. I don't normally agree a lot things that, Tony and Chelsea talk about, but this is one that I have to agree. Get your site. And no, I don't have a Squarespace link to give you so you can get coupon code Amar. I don't give a shit. Go get it from wherever you want. You want to go get GoDaddy? Go get that. You want to get MPix and this Pix and that Pix? Get your website. Get your own site. Buy your own domain. Now you're in total control of your work. If you're going to use editing software, you're doing the same thing with Lightroom, with Photoshop, with Adobe. If you choose not to give them the right to use your stuff, you probably will have limited access to certain things, right? Because they're using that to actually build on, make their models better. That's what AI is all about. So either you get on board with the AI race, or you just get off at the next platform, next station for that train, and hope for the best. And I'm not advocating for AI, but I'm telling you, it's here to stay. It ain't going nowhere. The question is, where are you going, right? Back to Evoto AI. They've released this thing out there. They had some executive at the company, from what I understand, that wanted to pilot this thing working with a very small group of people without letting the rest of the company know what's really going on. This is very normal practice, by the way, guys. And I know some of the ambassadors went after Evoto AI pretty hard. And I don't think they understand on-demand delivery, what that really means in software development. So if you're still sitting in your waterfall ways of doing things, or even in your agile ways of doing things where you got to wait 2 weeks or 10 weeks before you can really deliver something sizable, with the adoption rate of products with AI, now we're already at 3 months adoption rate. I'm not even talking about delivery rate. Adoption, meaning gone to market, customers have it in their hand, and within 3 months they're deciding, is this to be blunt, is this the shit, or is this really like just shit that I don't want to ever use again, right? I'm just speaking in lingo terms. So what does that really mean? I don't think they did anything wrong. If they put something out there to pilot it, to try, people are so worried, oh my God, with the headshot, this, that, so what? Today it's Evoto, so tomorrow it's going to be someone else. Do you really think that this kind of software is not, number one, already existing? Number two, this is the only company in the world that has thought about it? I don't think so. You're a fool if you think that. And if you think that your photography business is going to go out of business because of this one piece of software, I'm sorry, but you're a fool again. It doesn't work like that, guys. It doesn't. Because the emotions and what a real photographer brings to the table, client interaction and all these things, one little app on a phone or a website can't do. Yes, it might take some of the smaller jobs away, but the people that really want stuff done the right way will find you. You don't have to worry. My thing is, I'm not supporting Evoto AI. I don't even use their products, but you guys asked me to make the video, so I am. From a software development AI perspective, Evoto AI did the right thing here. And they also came out and said, yeah, they made a mistake, because they were forced to say that because of all the hate that they got. Well, welcome to social media, Evoto, because the social media here it's a privileged bunch of people that they have no skill anyway. 90% of the people have really expensive stuff, and they want software and their cameras to save their ass, but they don't want to sit there and spend $1,000, $2,000 on a true photography course and really learn it, right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to learn lighting. We don't want to do that. But, Some of the Evoto ambassadors, they teach lighting and all that stuff. So I totally get it, right? They have a very valid point. Yes, it could be putting some of that out of business. But realistically, learn to work with it and evolve with it rather than trying to actually fight it, because it's here to stay. So that's my 2 cents on it. With that, leave your comments below. Like, subscribe, be nice to each other, go out there and create your magic. And like I said, enough is enough. Go to Evoto, buy their software, man. I might actually try it. I'm going to give it a try. And Evoto, if you're watching, you want to send it to me to try. If these people don't want to do it, send it to me. I'll go in and try it, right? I'm willing to try it. I don't really care. What are you going to do? Steal my stuff? Great. Facebook already stole all my stuff anyway. So with that, I'll talk to you in the next one. Thank you.